Welcome to David Cvhub4africa Foundation, where hope is given to the hopeless and a home to the homeless. On David Cvhub4africa Foundation today, we shall be bringing to you the end of Kids Summer Bootcamp Season 2, sponsored by Cvhub4africa. The Kids Summer Bootcamp, sponsored by Cvhub4africa, entails 3 packages, and they are from website design, graphics design, and Scratch. Scratch is an application used in developing games, and the graphics design entails a lot, which is from Photoshop to CorelDRAW and to Illustrator. So, I will be interviewing the students. Come with me. I remain your host, Patience Eneaba.
My name is Joseph Oloria. I'm of the age of 15, and I go to St. Francis Catholic Jesus School, located in Ezimu. After my secondary school, I would like to study data analysis and be a web developer in the future. I'm here for a training program for a kids boot camp, as you can see, sponsored by David Cvhub4africa Foundation. This training program has been very amazing. I was able to learn so much during the purpose of this training program. I began here up to 3 years ago, when 2018-19, when I was sent here for my internship program. I was here to learn web development and web design. So this bootcamp, I was invited back here again, not only to learn but also to teach my fellow students on HTML and CSS. I was able to learn enough on CorelDRAW, on Adobe Illustrator, on Photoshop. It was just very amazing. The name of my website is Black Empire Technologies. It's a shopping website. I would also like to make a different website that is for skill sharing, but for now I have an e-commerce website. You use it to shop for different things. It's almost like the interface of Jumia. You can find clothes on it, you can find gadgets, ICT gadgets. It is open right here on my system. I would like to go into making websites and selling them to proposing customers, because I'm not only learning it for self-benefits, I'm also learning it so I can make money out of the trade, make money out of the talents that I have recently discovered. So I was invited here over on the first week. That is when I had the first HTML and CSS class. I introduced everyone to HTML and CSS using simple basics like defining the meaning of HTML and CSS, what it is used for, how it has developed throughout the years until where it has gotten to today, and how it has made web development, which was supposed to be a very difficult task, so easy. I would like to thank Mr. Austin because he's a very nice man. Not only did he call me back, but I was paid for imparting knowledge on the students here.
My name is Cvhub4africa Emmanuel. I'm 14 years and I'm in SS1. I attend Grants International College. Throughout my course in this bootcamp, I've been able to learn website designing using HTML, CSS, and WordPress. I've been able to learn graphics using Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and CorelDRAW, and I'll be able to learn how to create games by using a block-based programming language called Scratch. I started applying my knowledge. Presently, I was working on my website. I'm already working on my website. So after the website, then I start creating my games I'll put in the website. Well, my website is like a in world of internet. With a website, what we do on the website is we come there, like maybe in your leisure time, just come to my website. You can browse videos, you can buy things, you can learn. It's a digital universe on its own. So you just go there to buy, you can go there to sell, you can go there to create your own page, your own admin on your website, on the website. Like maybe you want to have access to my website, you want to be able to upload and share your content with everybody. You can come to my website and create a link for yourself where you can be able to share your work with everybody. Page. Like this is a web page, entertainment is a web page, this one is a web page, this one is a web page, and this is another web page. So if I click on it, it will take me to the web page. But I've started adding edits to the web page. So here, you're going to find out our latest posts, like whatever we post recently on our website, you can find it here. So you just click on whatever you want, and then you can explore it. Then if you want to create an account where you can post on this thing, you just simply click on sign up, and it's going to take you to this page. And if you already have an account, you just click on login, and then you're going to put your login details, and you're going to continue using it on the site. That's it.
I'm actually excited. It's actually impressive. Sometimes when he does these things at home, you are like, what's the meaning of this? It's not encouraging. But coming here, it's more explicit, and at least I understand that it's actually something that needs to be done. We are in a digital world. Anything that any child has to do, whether you're an art student or a science student, there is need for children to be digitally inclined, to be tech savvy, so as to be at par with their fellows outside the country, globally. Cvhub is actually doing well. I have to commend them for the work well done. Not every hub has this facility for children. Most hubs do it for commercial purposes and for adults. But having this for children is a welcome development, which should be encouraged by private industries and those who like children, and government most especially. If a foundation can come into this to partner with them too, governments can equally do that by providing infrastructures and facilities. Even give them adequate power supply is enough, so that it will reduce when they provide a power supply for them, it will even reduce the cost of them running on generator without them even giving money. These are ways they can partnership, providing infrastructure, fast internet service, and then power supply for them. It's enough for them to be able to do well.
Wow, this is a great feeling. You know, I've heard about it before, but I didn't put much interest. But I said, okay, let me try it out. And from what I saw that my son could do from this about 4 weeks he spent here, I'm so proud. You know, the world is moving into ICT, and the government has a lot of role to play. Nigeria is not yet developed in terms of ICT, and government needs to provide more of these centers, not just only for the children, but for some adults who maybe after school they don't have anything to do. They could provide these centers to train them. Then that becomes one of the empowerments for them to make us something in life.
Yeah, I decided to carry them young by this time because children are more focused, more relaxed. They are not labeled like we the parents. When you give them training, they have their brain to dissect it, and they'll be able to assimilate very fast, faster than the parents. So if you want to go for artificial intelligence, programming, you have to catch them because the youth are the future.
In other countries, we see that young children create apps, create do things online that marvels everybody. How do you think this will bolster Nigeria's hope for young people who want to create apps and create a software market as well?
Yeah, the software market is a very big market, and whatever we do on this the part of the world now, you know, everything is going online, and we are talking about digital economy. You know, when you are talking about digital economy, you are talking about applications, which we are trying to do. The kids you are seeing, they are not just using application that is being made by other people. You can see they are trying to go into full programming using Python and PHP. You know, with those applications, they can be able to write their own application. They can be able to design their own application, and you can see that most of them are already using Illustrator. That Illustrator that you see them displaying is just to help them use user interface, create user interface, and the user experience for application, mobile applications. We are trying to move them to the next level of teaching them Android Studio. It's going to help our economy because they can actually transfer all this technology into sales, wealth, and bring in finance to Nigeria, not just local application. Anything that concern online application, web application, mobile application is global stuff that you can sell. It's an asset you can sell globally. It is not a written asset. You know, applications are global assets. So that's why we're trying to push them to have their own application, not using application that is built by someone else.
So at what age should they start? Parents are like curious.
Yeah, I have my 2 kids here. I know I started giving them access to PC from age 3, 4. You know, you can help your children once they are 2 years, 3 years. You bring them to allow them to watch cartoon animations. You know, those cartoon animations help them their thinking and focus. You can see if you have a child that is very, very smart, because that can make noise, we call them hyper children. If you have those kids that are very hyper, one of the things you can use to bring them down is allowing them to watch cartoons. See, when they are watching cartoons, they will maintain calmness and focus. So if you can get them into mobile games from cartoon, allow them to start playing games. Once they're age 4, 5, 6, when they can be able to maintain their PC, you understand? Most time I spend a lot of money trying to refuse their iPad, pads, you know, tablets. You know, they can easily crash it, but don't be discouraged. You continue to push them, You understand? From the age 5, 6, then they can be able to keep their accessories very well. That's the challenge that I have with one of them. He's always breaking the pad. You understand? So at a time I have to wait until she became 7. That's why I started buying her personal computers, which very you're talking about right now. You can't even come close to her PC because she knows the value. So from age 5, you can start getting the PC.